Hey guys, I used to write absolutely everything on one notes document on my phone. But since I've started using these little bad boys, I'm never going back. So, first, let me just talk about what these even are. These are Fieldnotes, and they're basically just little A5 books. These are gridded ones. You can also get ruled and dot. And they come with me absolutely everywhere. That and a pen, and I don't go anywhere without them. I'm gonna sort of explain a couple points why I do use these so often and what they do for me in making creative stuff, coming up with ideas, and being able to do cool different journaling topics that can be a little bit harder on a phone. Let's start off with one of the points that I got the small books for in the first place is that is it next to a phone. That is it compared to a phone. It is very similar size. It can fit in my pocket, and I have battered and bruised this one, and it was a 3 month book. I used it for 3 months, and it still held up fine. I used it in the wind, the rain, the shine, hail. I still took this with me basically every day that I was doing something just in case I came up with a cool idea. Moving on to one of the biggest reasons is I find writing so much better when I'm coming up with creative ideas compared to just brainstorming on a phone, and it just feels better to be writing again. Now, before this, I graduated high school 4 years ago, nearly 5 years ago, and up until the beginning of this year, I never touched a pen. I barely ever wrote just because I had no need to. I wasn't someone that was into journaling. I wasn't really someone that was into writing a lot. I drew here and there, but my writing skills were drastically decreased just because I never used a pen and paper anymore to write out any thoughts or ideas. But within using these books, I've been able to come up with ideas basically non-stop. I've been able to track things. I've been able to draw different ideas that I've been having for different projects, or just being able to get my thoughts down on paper. Now, leading on to one of the biggest reasons that anyone should have a notebook is it's easier to design things if you need to be designing stuff rather than using a phone. Now, we all know that iPads are coming in smaller sizes, and some people might just rather design on that and do whatever, or even like the Remarkable. But having something like the little field note, it makes it a lot easier to fill out a design. Like, I've designed little furniture projects. I have it with me when I'm designing like my wardrobes for my house remodel. I even have it for brainstorming video ideas when I'm needing to write like hooks and bullet points, and knowing that I've actually recorded the video. I put like little timestamps and all that. And leading on to one of the last points, I've talked about this in a previous video. If you want to watch that, click up there. But it's having ease of access to old notes and not losing stuff into digital voids and accidentally deleting things or things getting corrupted. So in a future video, you're going to see me make a little notebook designer, notebook storage. So if you're keen to see that, or if you found anything insightful about this video, please drop a subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And that's basically just going to allow me to store my notebooks that I've fully used up, and then go back to them when I want to re-look at things. Maybe I have some old video ideas in there that I want to re-look at. Like, for example, I have probably 10 or 15 ideas in here that I want to do, but I don't want to be carrying this around with me every day anymore because it's fully used. I can't put any more notes in it. So what I've done is, this one is good because it has a little date and time thing in the front page, so you can look at it like that. But I just print out a big old label with my name, that it's a field notebook, and the dates that I used it for, so that it would roughly jog my memory and be like, oh, I'm pretty sure I came up with that idea in like 2025. I came up with that idea earlier. And it'll be able to just like be a little bit of ease of access to grab it out, look at it, and then flip through it really quickly and be like, oh, was that the book or not? So when you're looking at notebooks or what to buy, just make it fit into your life. That's the entire point of being able to be creative with it. You want to be able to write in it and get out your ideas, your feelings, and make it where it's something that's very personal to you. If you want to use a little sketchbook, go look for more sketchbooky type things. If you want more of a journal, maybe a ruled one is better than the grid one. But I use the grid mainly for designing like furniture and little pieces like that. So hopefully you have enjoyed, and if you do want to check out that other video about why I love looking at physical photography, you can click right here. Catch you in the next one, guys. See ya.